Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to qualify for the COD Mobile Championship. So the first thing is how to win gunfights in order to win games. Now, I would say if you're an SMG player, make sure you have a relatively high sensitivity, and as you move down to an assault rifle, the sensitivity should decrease, and a sniper is questionable depending if you're a quick sniper. If you're a quick sniper, then you would want a relatively higher sensitivity than someone who has scopes. Another thing that could help you win more gunfights is being aware of where you are in the map and knowing where your teammates are, because if you know where your teammates are, then you know that's where the enemy isn't. So it's just keeping your awareness high and being aware of where you are in the map and where the enemy should be coming from. Therefore, you could hard aim places or pre-fire places where the enemy isn't there yet. So as soon as they come around the corner, you should either be pre-aiming them where you just ADS down, or if you know they're coming past, like you have a UAV or whatever, you can just pre-fire. Another thing that could help you win more gunfights is knowing how to drop shot and jump shot. Now, every pro has their own favorite. For me, I like to use both. If I'm using an assault rifle, I like to strafe, so jumping from side to side, or just strafing, like moving to the left, then to the right, to the left, to the right, quickly, just so I can try to make them miss some of their shots. But if I am when I'm using an SMG, I prefer just drop shotting because they won't expect it, or if they do, then most of the time it catches them off guard. Now, for the second part of winning more games is making sure that you use the best classes that you can. Now, I'm going to start off with the perks first. I think the number one perk you should be always using is Dead Silence. However, you could use like Hardline or whatever other perks that you'd like to use. However, just be aware that the enemy can hear you if they have a good headset. So when I'm playing against enemies and they don't have Dead Silence, I can always hear them. I always know where they're gonna come from, where they're gonna peek up, because I can just they sound like an elephant in a room. Another perk, that's for the third perk. For the first perk, I like to use either lightweight or flak jacket, depending on if you die because of like grenades, or I see like some people are using the SMRs, the RPGs, more frequently now. So if you want a flak jacket, then you can use that. Or like if you like to stay in a hard point and the enemy like throws in like lots of grenades or grenade launchers and the trophy is not enough, sometimes a flak jacket can save your life. Whereas a lightweight is good for like rushing around. Like if you're an SMG player and they're shooting you from far away, then you can move around like left and right and then try to dodge the bullets and get into cover. And it's also good for S&D, for rushing. Now I think for me is I like S&D. I think it's the best mode in ranked. And personally, I like to rush. But however, not like no one uses. No one likes to rush, and no one uses the grenades, the smoke. No one uses the smoke grenades anymore, and now it's buffed. So it means that you can't really actually see through the smoke anymore. Whereas before, if you had like a lower settings, lower frame rate, you could actually see through the smoke. So we could use that to block line of sights and rush through S&D in S&D. Now for the second perk, I like to use Cold Blooded, because most people use now Rock RCXD, so that just shocks you every single time. And I like to rush around, be like around the spawn and things like that. And every time they put on the shock RC, they always like follow up on it, like they always follow it. So when it shocks them, they can just get a free kill. So if you have cold-blooded on, first of all, you won't die because of that, and second of all, they won't expect you to not get shocked. So they would think it's either a free kill or just like there's no one there if you just hide in the corner and the car just goes past you. But if you don't want the cold-blooded, you can use toughness, which is good for flinching less in a gunfight, which is better for mostly assault rifles than SMGs. Now, because it's a long video, I will make it into a series. If you liked it, make sure you press the like button and subscribe.